Love After Lockup, Alexis, Julius, and Ashley. So the episode starts with Ashley at like I don't know, adult store. I guess I'm gonna say adult store, and she's getting stuff to prepare because Julius is coming home today, and she's with her friends and they're talking and stuff, and one of her friends brings up the fact that she got his name tattooed and how it was supposed to be them they getting each other's tattooed, but he never got her name tattooed and she got his. So I was like, that's kind of a red flag to get a man's name tattooed if you never even met him in person. She has never been to seen him, but yes, she has his name tattooed on her. That's crazy. And then basically her friends was like, yeah, it's a little bit of red flags he has going on, which how your friends see it and you don't. Like, that's just sometimes this is why you need a village. You need your friends. But yeah. So then it goes to, well, okay, so he told Ashley that his stepmom was picking him up, but in fact it was Alexis. And this is where we get to Alexis waiting outside the jail, waiting for him to get out, and up walks this dude. And Alexis is a little nervous at first, but then she realizes that the dude is Julius's brother-in-law, his sister's husband, his older sister's husband. And then his brother comes. So it, they come and she's like all shocked and a little upset because she doesn't like surprises and she felt like that was really sneaky. Girl, he been sneaky. He got a whole nother girlfriend. That's sneaky. Like, but she felt that. So they're waiting there, and she was like how she never met him, but she never met the brother-in-law, but she has heard of him, and Julius has talked about him. So she pretty much know who he is, just haven't seen him in person. So he ends up getting out and hugs Alexis, and they're talking to the camera, and she's just like, I can't believe he's a real man. Like, girl, haven't you been to see him? You know he's a real man. You've been to see him plenty of times. He's real. He's real. So I don't like, and the awkwardness, how he was looking and his body language really was giving like he wasn't for it. Like he was just like, girl, shut up. Like he really but then he then tells the camera people that Alexis is his calm, like he loves her and that she's like his best friend. So I was like, okay, I guess then just be friends. Don't be in a relationship with the girl if you know you're gonna cheat on her. So then they asked him and was like, what about Ashley? Then he says Ashley is more of the outgoing party type hype girl that he likes. So that's why he keeps Ashley around. He asks Alexis for, I'm gonna skip the part. So he talks to the brother-in-law and they hand him a cup. Production asks what's in the cup and they say alcohol. Julius takes the cup and drink it and said, this is my first drink of alcohol since I turned 21. And he was locked up when he was 21, so he couldn't drink. This is the first time drinking. And he's excited. Why would you bring alcohol to this man's release? He hasn't seen a PO or nothing. Y'all are still in front of the jail on jail property. And y'all bring alcohol? It was just crazy. So they start talking about going out to get breakfast and stuff like that. He decides that he's gonna ride with his stepbrother. I mean his brother-in-law and not Alexis, which I thought that was weird. Why not ride with your girl? She came here to pick you up. Why not ride with her? But Alexis was like, okay, girl, what? He said, where's my phone? She said she bought him a phone, give it to him. Production said, who's the first person you're gonna call? He says, Alexis. And sure enough, the end clip was him calling Alexis. I mean, not Alexis. He says Ashley, and the end clip was him calling Ashley. Oh my God, y'all. I'm sorry. This love triangle has me all confused. And then with the both A names, oh my God, I don't know how he do it. I'm confused. But he calls Ashley at the end. Yeah, it was just crazy. Before they can get out the parking lot, he tells his brother-in-law to stop, and they stop by the side, and he starts yelling out the car to the inmates on the other side of the gate, tells them those my boys in the hole. And he gets out the car and he's yelling, talking to them. They're yelling, talking to him too. And I'm just like, what is going on here? What is going on here? Then he gets back in the car after doing all that hollering, yelling to the inmates and stuff like that. Um, which I didn't understand because he could have said his goodbyes while he was in there. I don't understand. But he gets in the car and they start talking about rolling up blunts and how they got blunts for him and how he missed out on girls clubbing and drinking. His girlfriend's right there. What? What? In my opinion, I think Julius is gonna end up right back in there. From his actions, from them not even leaving the parking lot. The whole episode, they didn't even leave the property of the jail. And from that and how he was acting, he's definitely headed back in there. In my opinion, I'm gonna say in my opinion. My opinion, he's headed back in there. These girls are delusional, and I really hope that they figure out this dude. I really do, because this they both can do better. They both can do better, and I wonder how he gonna feel when he see how she looks, because she didn't look like the pictures. But hey, he might like that. Long as he can get what he can get from her, he might like that. He young, he don't care. I got the clips, y'all.